front. If he's able to get to those later stages and stuff like that, then maybe this AM can reign supreme. I'm a little worried about these lanes.
Sure. And what do you make of, obviously we saw in the draft, you know, DM, a lot of heroes banned out, ended up on the Veno this game. What do you think they saw with this? I
guess just Vessel plus this health reduction when you hit level 10, right? Just like trying to poke and be constantly annoying versus Morphling, but I'm not sure if I'm a believer in that one. I'm going to have to see and be proven wrong from DM this time around. Because it does look a little bit weird. Because, you know, he's going to be able to itemize to counter it and stuff like that. And the lane's not the easiest either. We'll have to see what Magic Taiga can do to prevent this Veno from just getting ran down. Because Veno, he is one of those, like, he's one of the slowest heroes in the game. 280. He's gone for this, like, he's gone for more HP build so he can try to tank up. But Clockwork, Morphling, if he gets left alone, there's like free kills on him of Veno.
Talking about the Morph, I mean, overall, in terms of control for the Morphling that OG have, it's not really there, right? You know, Tier 2000, it could be the potential that he becomes a little too slippery.
Yeah, definitely some lack of control. But they will, well, I mean, it's all about ifs, right? It's these all ifs. If this DM, Veno's able to have a successful lane, and then he's just whittling him down constantly, then maybe it could be something interesting. But I'm personally not seeing it, but could be wrong.
See if they can chase down Kaori here. Should be
right.
Nice. He's just chilling. He's got Fairy Fire. More tangos if necessary. So yeah, let's see how much pressure DM can put on this top lane. We'll see over the odds from esportsbet.io.
Close.
Indeed. Slight edge, at least feeling that OG have the upper hand here. We'll see. I mean, so far, of course, here in this DPC tour, what we've had OG yet to find a series win. And Ooredoo, of course, very much impressed the other day.
Yeah. And now you're also going to get to hear the voice line that I've been talking about. The Ooredoo voice line.
Oh, they've got the cool one,
The percussive Arabic noises or whatever it is. It's really nice. It's fun. It's a good one. And other thing to point out for Ooredoo is also, besides like all the other cores and stuff like that, Omar the other day on his Rubik absolutely popped off.
Okay.
So I'm looking at him in particular. It doesn't have as good of spells to steal, but from Lich in particular, it is very nice. So let's see if he's able to have some success.
So obviously, let's see how this mid matchup goes down. BZM versus Noob.
Just play to farm. Both should farm, in theory. Unless Pango makes some big mistake and tries to like trade right clicks or something. You just play the farm for Pango.
Yeah. How easy is it going to be as well in sort of the mid-game fights for the Zeus to sort of sit back and spam his spells? Do you feel OG's got good ways to kill the Zeus?
They do have good reach with the AM and with the Monkey King. If the AM is able to get that like early start where he's looking to get involved early. Otherwise, then Noob could just reign supreme. It's all going to be up to... It's really a lot on these lanes, and for me at least, for OG.
And with the AM, what are we liking nowadays? Is it still the Battle Fury Manta, or is this Vanguard Radiance the hot new thing?
I'm still the Battle Fury fan. I think there's some argument in some games where you could see that Vanguard Radiance, but I don't know about this one. I don't know if I like it.
Oh, excited to see what Yuragi's current take is on the hero.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always curious to see which ones it is. It's gone for just straight up stats in the laning phase to start, just double circlet and stuff like that. Hasn't indicated which route he's going just yet.
So get them up to get a couple of Wraith Bands. See on the top lane so far, in terms of the pressure being put on, Tier 2000 has got 5 and 5. Yeah, same for DM here.
Not too shabby. First few levels definitely first few waves very important. Veno could, if he like steps up too far, could make some mistake and die. If he's able to get a successful good start there, then they can get some kills, at least picked up, get that urn rolling. And that's kind of the style that he's looking for, right? Going for that Vessel early on. So, yeah, let's see. BZM. Definitely don't want to be trading right hits. Right clicks. But should just be able to farm.
He's cool as well. Still got the bolt charges after grabbing the water in.
Yuragi going for laning items for the time being. He is going to get at least what looks like 2 Wraith Bands just to start it off so he can actually trade versus the Brood. He has Lich, so the lane is very strong with that.
Yeah, you can trade, right?
Yeah.
You can punch him.
At 6, of course, you're going to get pushed out of this lane completely, and they're probably going to have to... I mean, they might have to send like a Pango or something down here, but first few levels and stuff like that, Yuragi should be able to farm.
I mean, this top lane, is there ever really chance for Kaori to set up any aggressive action for TA 2000, or is it just very difficult against the Veno?
No, he should be able to. I think he needs
chances.
He needs like Windlace or Boots or something like that first, because I believe him trading versus like Taiga's gonna walk over and Orb Venom him and chase him down and stuff like that. There's too many slows, so might need the Boots. But what happened? We got a little pause.
Poedota, just Poedota, guys.
This bottom lane, so far, again, very, very even. We're only seeing sort of the bit of a lead that Noob starting to get in that mid matchup.
Yeah, BZM had to go actually claim a bounty rune, had to walk all the way up there, so missed a couple creeps from that wave.
We'll see if we get any early moves from the support probably to the mid lane. I imagine unlikely this time round, both sides very much needing their presence on the side lanes.
Yeah, it should just be the farm, a little bit of a farm fest. Noob might come out slightly ahead because of that base damage advantage and easier ways to push out the wave, but only a slight. Bottom Yuragi does have to blink away whenever that Silken Bola comes out. And it's surprising that they actually have not been able to get a little more aggressive on the side of OG early. That's usually when you want to try to punish the Brood these first 2 levels. Now Brood is 3, so Witter should be just fine to stay down here. Last hit nicely, Kaori. Good TP. Does mean the Morph is under the tower. There is a wave also, so this is OG's moment.
They're going to see if they can get some damage done to TA2000, but meanwhile it's actually down bottom.
Oh, wow.
Where Yuragi gets first blooded by Wuta. What the hell happened over there, Fon?
I was looking top.
I think for Yuragi's sake, it's a good job we were. How did he? How?
Did he just die? It looks like he died in a lift. Just
I
in
guess
one
he
lift.
did. And meanwhile, up top, OG, you know, they've got Tiger and DM making up for what's going on down bottom. That they will be able to take down TA2000. So a bit of balance there, but it's got to be careful. You're dying as an aim against these two. It's going to feel pretty bad in these early minutes.
Definitely. DM, though, makes up for it. Like you said, right? He already has his earn charge, too, so...
Oh, we got a replay here.
Okay, yeah, let's
check
see.
it out, Fog.
Did he just...
Well, it was blink cooldown, I guess. I mean, he must have used it
Did he
early.
blink in, I guess? I mean, very risky to blink in.
Yeah, so his blink was on cooldown, so it played aggressively. And, well, Noob hits the 6 and immediately finds a bit of a kill with it. Pops that Thunder God's Wrath and takes down DM. That was the dream there for the Zeus.
Now he's got that. Now he's got a
Very
good,
nice.
clear lead over the Pango.
Yeah.
We are seeing both of these. Both the safe laners are struggling, though. The Morphling and the Monk are in the Anti-Mage almost in a similar position.
Yep.
But Brood having a very good time. A better time than, I mean, a great time and better than anticipated. I mean, this hero tends to have these really good lanes.
Sure.
But
I mean, and overall, many problems for a Brood in this game?
no, not really. Just it's mostly just the Pango.
We'll see what Wuta can do with this sort of start.
He can take over pretty hard in this game. Like, Lich does not really do anything to a Brood. Your Chain Frost is going to be pretty useless for the majority of the game, too, if Brood's there. Not only just because of the spiders, but because of the pipe build that we see so often. Good start for Ooredoo. And getting... Okay, looks like Noob has a regen rune. He's farming Ancients as Zeus with regen. Cool. Not a stack, unfortunately, for him. These constant trades. Debola versus a Frost Shield, but now Chu.
That's a lot of damage. Very difficult for OG to trade back into these two right now.
It's really smart what they did here in the off lane. When you're playing versus Lich, this is something you definitely want to do most times. You just get a Raindrop. It's so good versus this hero. Frostblast is a very strong spell early on, but Raindrop, you see there, Omar takes literally 0 damage from it. Weeder also has one as well, so Yuragi definitely going to be slowed down because of this itemization and because of how they played the lane. And he's going to lose his courier. That's his ring of health.
Oh, that hurts. Up
Corey.
top, Corey should end up going down here unless he tries to find the deny there, but won't quite manage to do so. Noob, he'll come in with the rotation. They'll take Tiger out in turn.
Oh, he really wanted that deny. Hit him a little too early. Top 3 cores. Ooredoo looking good. Noob.
Noob's doing very well. You know, getting that kill early with the ult, making the rotation. He's back to defend the tower, keep the pressure off.
Oh, they're enabling him now, too. Clockwork dies. He's going to TP mid, fill up the bottle.
Yep.
Set up Noob to have this really successful game. It's a lot of squishy heroes. When you do a look at OG's draft, they don't have... I mean, they have literally 0 strength heroes. So the damage, if the Zeus is able to have a really good start, could be pretty explosive.
Yeah. Oh, tries to get him on the cliff there, Omar. Chu, he's got the backup of Tiger.
Oh, he got it!
That's the tree gone, so no chance of a Primal Spring, and Omar just keeps trading into Chu with the Thunder God's Wrath. They're going to get the kill. They take out Chu. Tiger, I mean, is he even going to be able to get this? He's got the Boundless. Will manage to get the trade. So Tiger able to redeem it a bit again here. Gets the 1-for-1.
BZM Ooh, gets pushed back by the Cogs, going for a kill on Kaori.
And bottom, of course, Yuragi just having to play so careful, having to survive these moments with no regen and of course, not the ring.
And he's going to have to leave the lane almost right now. Weeder's about to be 6, one more creep.
He's got a salve coming in for him.
Okay, I mean, still tough position to be in. With a Lich and an AM, these two do not do well versus Brood when he hits 6. They're going to need someone else to come down. I think Taiga actually has to rotate if they want to keep the AM down here. And honestly, I think they have to keep the AM down here for now.
Sure, okay, so otherwise, where's he going to hit creeps?
Yeah, they're even bringing Pango. Okay, so looking to try to fix this.
Let's have a look, see if they can enable Yuragi for some early kills. The Boundless, they'll look for the setup onto Wuta.
It's deep.
Nothing else to control the spider. Just casually walks it off.
Ooh, I feel like Taiga went a little early. BZM,
that was with
he
the four of
waiting.
them.
Yeah, BZM was like waiting in the tree lines, and they make the jump, and he's just like, whoa, wait a minute. Now it's a waste of TP a bit there.
Yeah, quite a painful use of resources at this early stage of the game. Bring the 4 heroes down and not finding anything.
And that means that TA2000 now, there's no Monkey King up top. He's just going to be able to free farm as this Morphling now versus Veno.
And Chu, of course, just getting bullied by these spiders. Nearly taking him out there.
I think they have to leave the lane. I really think OG is just going to get pushed out of this one right now.
I mean, can Yuragi just go to? Can they swap sides and Yuragi starts farming top, or is that not safe enough for him?
Oh man, I don't really know.
Where's the best place to farm?
Scary position for the anti-mage at the moment. They're even making a move. They're bringing Noob down to even kill him potentially.
See what, already with the spiders nicely sweeping through the trees, keeping good vision upon Yuragi.
They're on him. He's going down.
They've got the catch, and indeed there's no escape for him. He's going to be taken out of the lane whether he likes it or not. If they take down Yuragi, I don't think he's coming back here, folks. He's got to look for somewhere else.
He's got to go elsewhere, and the thing is, too, like, they don't really have... There's going to be a big Brood problem, Owen. It's starting to happen already.
It certainly is. And just, again, Noob with his plays and the kills that he's been involved in. This is a complete free farm, Zeus. 3-0-1. He's going to have the ability to kick out insane amounts of damage for earlier on in this game. Top lane Tiger.
Could be in trouble.
Aggressive onto Kaori.
He'll be all right. I was mentioning a lot about how these lanes, in particular for OG, were something big that I was looking at. If the AM is able to have this game, they are not having lanes by any means right now. It's already 4K lead.
That's a lot of money at a very early time, just 10 minutes in.
And it's like, at this point in the game also, it's like, you don't want to put too much attention on Brood, but you kind of have to. But the only hero you can send down there is BZM. If anyone else goes down there, they're food. Complete food. But you also, at this point, kind of need BZM to look to make plays to pressure this Morphling. So it's a weird dynamic at the moment that OG has to try to fix up. It is going to be Battle Fury build for the anti-mage, but it's going to be a slow one. A very, very slow one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
See a smoke here. I mean, Chu and Tiger trying their best to set something up. Chu has got the 6.
I like what Wader's doing right now. He's like, okay, bottom tower's already taken. They don't have solutions for me really at all, and he's just going to make his move toward mid. Top.
Kaori himself, he's got the 6. He's got the hook shot at the ready. Noob heads over, but DM's able to make his way out of the cogs. Able to be continue to chase. Meanwhile, in the mid, 3 heroes trying for a kill on Omar. They won't get him. Steals the swashbuckle and slides out of there.
Man, that's painful. That was the smoke rotation coming out from OG, and they can't even get the support. Yuragi, it feels like he doesn't have anyone in the mid. Oh,
that's BZM gone.
Omar.
He's also able to steal the shield crash, get a bit of damage block with that, of course. Heads up to the high ground. Tiger jumps in. They will get him, but I mean, Omar, he's definitely being quite a nuisance here for OG. He's taking out BZM like that with the help of the Thunder God mid. Wuta sweeps over and is able to snipe him.
Oh, well played. I mean, we did... Oh. Did you hear it? You heard the voice line there?
I didn't.
You missed it. Okay, they'll do it again.
I just heard Broodmother saying weird spider things.
We did mention like, Omar, his Rubik is something to look at. He's super aggressive, very confident.
Looking good.
Very, very nice. 5K, 6K lead, bouncing between it. Already a very significant one when you're playing versus something like an anti-mage. And when you have a hero like Morphling versus limited disables. Top DM, gone on again.
This time, I don't think he's going to be able to quite get away. It's the slow, maybe with the shield, Chu. Coming in with the save. And that will allow DM to get just far enough away. He'll live this time once again. DM, he's away.
The hood does save his life.
It does.
A little bit of absorption. Does mean it's not going to be Vessel build, so... Now I'm curious as like what was the idea that they had behind this Venomancer? Was it just the aura carrier, or?
Well, maybe the plan changed when the Zeus came out, right?
Yeah,
because the Zeus was the last pick, and so they were like, we need to get hood, we need to get pipe.
Omar.
We're going to try and go for him in the mid. And Hiragi, telekinesis assist, but he's still going to get the kill. And takes out again quite a few of them, and then again they've got to run. You know, as soon as Noob's able to turn and start spamming his spells out, kept pretty low, but they get in. They'll get Omar.
And important is that BZM got the kill. So Diffusal's now up. So now there's even chances where he can threaten this Morphling, chances where he can actually get on top of the Broodmother and stuff like that as well too. Difficult, but probably the perfect hero to get that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if they can kill any of the cores of Ooredoo, it's gonna feel massive.
Yeah.
You know, all 3 Ooredoo Thunder cores right now, quite the advantage.
But it's just not easy to set up for them with all this vision that's coming from the Brood and from Clockwork. And this ward will scout out the smoke.
All right, so they shouldn't lose anyone to this.
No, or just tank it with the support somehow. Maybe Monkey King tries to break smoke.
I just see a TP from Noob to join forces with TA2000 top.
Oh, he's got a haste. Oh, he doesn't get the... Nice try from TA2000. If he gets that Gale on the Veno, likely he just dies. Down bottom.
I'm seeing if they could catch anyone pushing that way, but nobody's down there on OG. OG at the moment keeping themselves safe. Uragi's in the triangle.
Recovering as well, too. He's already got the 2 components plus treads.
Does get dispelled. And, yeah, Noob still with the remainder of that haste. He'll get away, so BZM not able to find a chance to commit in with the Thunder.
Oh, and Noob is, he's got E-Blade.
It's a quick one.
It's a real fast one.
Rush it.
That's cool. He is going to be able to just detonate. Honestly, like, BZM could just die in one little combo from an E-Blade very easily.
It's going to be a lot.
He's 1,000 HP on this Pango, and that's the likely target that you want to go for every single time on Noob and in Kaori. They're pinging him already. Kaori probably wanted to go for that hook shot. Taiga's in the area, though.
See what they find. Whoop.
They seem to know, though. The rocket.
I mean, yeah, with the swashbuckle hitting, they know that there's a chance, right, that the vision was being had upon them.
Good steal there for Omar. Mid tower. Getting whittled down.
Noob trying to scout the tree lines with the Thunderbolts.
Oh, he changed the build. Did not go E-Blade. He bought it, sold it,
oh, okay.
And then now he's gone
up
for Aether Lens plus the shard. Okay.
Look at the tower mid. Of course, same time, DM was able to continue to apply the pressure to the top tier 1. OG now start heading into the jungle of Ooredoo, try and take over a bit of this map.
OG has got very limited ways to take buildings, though, and bottom tier 2 is already starting to get pressured by Weeder. BZM. Hook shot.
And with the catch. And with the Thunder goes Wrath and the Fade Bolt. That's both BZM and Taiga evaporated. That's Chu. And he's got to step back to the safety of the rest of his teammates.
Interesting. And even Weeder TP's in. He's just like, oh, I see my buddies are a bit low on health and mana. He just TP's and grieves them back up to full, too. Really interesting way play because he's down bottom, and I think he could have probably taken tier 2 bottom, so maybe not the most value, but either way, it is still getting pressured.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably still going to be able to get it pretty soon in this tier 2. It's going to be very difficult for OG to try and hold. We'll see where BZM heads when he gets back into the game in 5 seconds if they want to try and put together a defense bottom.
They are just getting further and further behind, though, and map control is going to get really problematic for OG very quickly once this tier 2 drops. BZM again.
Oh my goodness! Look at that, he's just dead! He TP's in, and then Noob and Omar, they take him out in a matter of a couple of seconds.
Omar. What a beast. Excellent steal with that Primal Spring, gives the vision, gets the catch. They might even go for Chu.
And they're going to be able to get in him. Oh, Chu, careful.
It's pressure everywhere.
Bottom. Corey nearly having the chance to get in with a hook shot onto Taiga.
Like, being Morphling in this game must be so satisfying. Like, you're just like, man, I have just free control of wherever I can go because my team is putting so much pressure on the map.
And on the other hand of things, being the anti-mage, that's going to feel far from satisfying in this sort of game. It's going to feel rough. You're losing your towers. You're trying your best to get your arms on what Uragi's just got the Battle Fury done. He needs time. He needs space. And with the way that Ooredoo Thunder are playing, it doesn't look like OG's going to get that.
No. And now they can start to get like this itemization to deal with him. BZM again.
Ooh, he's dead again.
Oh my
They just kill him too quickly.
They are just destroying this game.
They are 17 minutes in. And they're crushing it. They're up to the base already. Starting to do some
They're hooking in.
Diving in. He's in with a hook shot, pushes him back. DM misses the Gale.
Oh, they can't even punish this.
As Kaori just casually walks back out.
And he's just going to TP.
TP out in front of their faces. What are they going to do? They're going to do nothing. They got nothing.
Oh, wow. What play is coming? I mean, the supports for Ooredoo, playing perfectly to enable these cores. Kaori and Omar really popping off with these last few catches, setting up the Zeus, getting all these Thunder Gods Wrath kills. It's up back again. It feels like it's always up.
Honestly, yeah, I was going to say this is definitely one of the more impactful kind of Zeus performances I've seen in terms of like what he's been able to do in the first 18 minutes. And yeah, some great pressing eye. The ults have been fantastic for Noob.
They're smoking from inside their base to try to protect themselves at this point. I mean, OG, they're really feeling that pressure.
Yeah.
And
and that's exactly it. Oh, see bottom, Tiger. Gonna try and start things.
They cut the tree.
Yep, that's the Wukong's command not going to be coming out. And Tiger immediately taken out by a couple of spells. Corey, it's an excellent hook shot. He's in, he gets the pushback into the telekinesis. BZM's dead again. And Chu, he's not making it out either. They stop the TP, they take him out. It's 15-5, 90 minutes in 10k lead. Well, it's not even getting rough. It's been rough for the last 10 minutes, it feels, folks. Maybe even more. This is a tough game for OG to have a chance of clawing themselves back into.
I mean, they've killed, like, BZM has gotten, like, pretty much 0 spells off. He jumps out, dies. Jumps out, dies. Gets seen, dies. Every single time they seem to just have the perfect answer. I mean, from almost everybody, but in particular, BZM. He's been totally shut down.
That's what, yeah, 3 times kind of back-to-back there.
Yeah.
He gets out, and just getting anywhere out on the map, and immediately Ooredoo on top of him, and they take him down.
It is beautiful aggression. And, yeah, nope, they already have Greaves. They're about to have Pipe. Where is the damage? Even if they connect their spells now, OG's not going to be able to kill anybody.
Just look how farmed the 3 cores are. They're like perfectly...
oh no, BZM!
Not again! My goodness, he's rolling Thunder. Is he able to get it off this time?
But they're just gonna tank it. 2 supports, maybe they can get them.
He will have to kind of roll his way back around the cogs to get back to the safety of his teammates. But it's an improvement. He didn't die this time. They weren't quite able to kill him before his ult comes off. So survives through this one, BZM.
But like, look what you're saying though. They're gonna get maybe some ults off now at this point, but everyone's super tanky on the side of Ooredoo. Everyone has like a full item finished up, except for Clockwork. You know, he's a little bit poor, but Omar, he's got 4-step. They've got Pipe plus Greaves. So many different ways to reset. And we saw that Chain Frost. They're spiders.
Tiger. Corey.
Again and again.
He's going to be able to find him. Oh. I won't quite be able to get him off the trees.
Oh, he cut the wrong tree. Whoopsie.
And actually, Tiger, he's probably going to be able to get out of this one. They're going to have further ways to search for him. They may not even bother. They'll let him jump around to safety.
I mean, he's honestly very lucky that there was a misplay there from the clock. Kaori cutting the wrong tree. Doesn't get the cog back push either, so it's a little bit of a double mistake, but what can you do? It happens. They're dominating for the majority of this game. You know, you can slip up a little bit. OG, just feeling like they can't make any moves.
Oh, it's tough. I mean, it's one of those games, right, where you have the anti-mage and, you know, obviously, as an AM, you're not going to be ready to contribute until you've kind of got at least that Manta. I mean, ideally, you want to get the Manta plus the Basher or whatever the item is that you're going for after it. And yeah, the way that Ooredoo are playing, they're just punishing that completely. It's not looking like that there's going to be much of a chance for Yuragi to be able to get the items he needs to be able to turn up to the fight and have impact.
Especially if they're going to just lose full map control and it's consistent Roshans, so Morphling will be covered. Or even if TA2000 makes a little bit of a mistake with some type of shift, the AM might not be able to punish it at all because of that Aegis. Because Yuragi, he is catching up in net worth, but yeah, seeing his availability to jump in fights, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty heavy game for him to carry.
And looking at the build from TA2000,
and look at this noob.
He's going out.
He's just waiting for Tiger. He knows that Tiger's going to try and clear the wave, and he'll have him. Another kill for Noob.
And doesn't waste the Thunder Gods.
I was going to say, he didn't even need to. Yeah, he could have had it if it got to the point where it was necessary.
Now he might use it, at least for vision.
If they get a bit more damage onto BZM. He's away. There we go. And indeed, good accuracy here today from Corey.
Honestly, the supports...
Only missing the one hook shot.
Supports are really impressing me on the side of Ooredoo. Constantly. I mean, this team has been improving all over the place.
Absolutely. I mean,
really nice
when you see all 3 cores of a team have as much farm as like Ooredoo have between them, end of the day, it's almost certainly down to what the supports are doing.
Yeah.
You know, they're just setting up this game so all 3 cores, they're having a dream time on Ooredoo.
So much confidence. I mean, look at Omar blinking in now. He's got that stolen blink.
Oh, Yuragi. Oh, he's going to get in and look for the kill, and they will get it.
Okay.
They're getting a bit of a trade here. Yuragi getting a bit of a cash bonus.
That's a great kill for him.
Tiger down bottom. They know where he is on the trees.
Patience.
Be okay, just stay. Don't move. Tiger's fine.
They don't care for him. They look at them.
That's probably true.
Maybe want to go for like a smoke play. But now Kaori, he seems to have a read.
Is he going to go back for it? He's got a hookshot back up. I said he's only missed the one hookshot so far this game.
Oh, look, he's waiting. He knows Taiga's doing it.
I mean, we saw it with the way that Noob waited for Taiga top. They have a very good read of where this Monkey King wants to make plays. Won't be able to get in on top of him with a hookshot, and Taiga able to jump just in time. So again, being that little bit slippery, but as you can see, Taiga's got to play careful. Ooredoo very much prepared for which parts of the map he's going to try and clear waves in.
They have so many ways to scout him. Noob's about to have his Ags also, so they'll have Thunder God's Wrath, they'll have the Nimbus, they'll have the Rockets, they'll have the Spiderlings as well too. So Taiga, not easy for him to do this type of creep cutting. And BZM
has to roll away here. Things getting a bit too spooky around the Morphling.
Oh, what the lag, but an instant unpause. Oh, whoa.
Hold up.
They both, I guess they both tried to pause at the same time.
Yes, yeah,
Must have been.
That's almost certainly what happened here.
And looking at itemization, now TA2000 has Aghanim.
Uragi's getting his eyes on. He's got the Manta done, and yeah, of course, going for the Basher Abyssal.
He needs more time.
He's a little bit more time, but you know, he's catching up a lot, and he's definitely, you know, out of the cause at least, he's able to. He looks like he's going to be able to get to a point where he's going to have the potential to kill.
Yeah,
he can get in. Maybe in situations where Ooredoo aren't quite grouped up as a team, if he can get in on and jump maybe the back lines, get in on top of the Zeus.
Maybe. I mean, the one thing is,
it's going to be very difficult. Once he gets in, it's not to say that Ooredoo, you know, they do have the damage and have the tools to just turn and kind of take down this AM, especially if like TA2000's around.
Yeah, and at this point too, for Ooredoo, you've already like solved any of the other heroes' kind of problems, if there was going to be any, right? The Veno and that Pango, you have tons of solutions. So now I would just imagine get some hexes, right? I don't know what Brood. Brood has an Aghanims queued up, but I mean I'm okay with that because that is a form of catch. But either Ags or Hex will give you that extra catch. Taiga.
I mean, again, poor old Taiga, every time he just tries to get a creep wave, cut a creep wave somewhere, there's always someone from Ooredoo waiting for him.
They know. Good reads all game.
Amid. Corey. Want the catch up with the hook shot. BZM swashbuckle to the side because Rolling Thunder's still on cooldown. Forced back to safety. Corey. Again, he's just going to casually TP out. They've got nothing to stop it.
Oh, and a stolen Poison Nova.
Oh, did he as well? I mean, that was if they dropped both the Chain Frost and the Poison Nova. And Corey just TPs out back to base. He's going to be fine. And indeed, as you say, got to watch out for Omar in these next fights.
Yeah. The Chain Frost is just... It does nothing versus Brood. There's not just, like you said, it's not just the pipe, but the spiders just eat every single one of the bounces. There's a Spire there, but yeah, I don't think it bounced. I think it bounced maybe once to the Clockwork, if that. Uragi, level 18 though, almost at top net.
He's nearly ready to fight.
Almost. But he's still very fragile.
And Corey.
Just knows.
You can mess around with him for a little bit. He's got a hookshot back up in a few seconds. Has he got any further backup? No, it's just Corey, so.
Okay.
But they can definitely scare the AM, Uragi. You'll have to look to head elsewhere on the map, just due to the concern that there may have been more heroes coming for him.
Yeah, I think I would have, honestly, I would have preferred Weeder to go for the Hex this game. But I mean, we'll see what he's able to do with the Spinner Snare. It's a similar concept, but not going to be as consistent to catch something like AM. But with the lead that they have, I mean, this is going to provide even more map control and is going to provide the catch on those like side lanes and stuff like that potentially for Uragi.
BZM's got his BKB, so a bit better of a chance of surviving.
Okay. Still tough though, because the hook shot and the cog bounce play, right, will prevent at least most of that time. He'll take so much damage before he's able to get it off. 2-2 mid. I'll go down.
Let's see how much more they want to look for. Aegis is about to leave the hands of TA2000.
And Taiga, he was going for Diffusal and stuff like that, and now he's just switched. He's like, it's all about anti-mage at this point. We have to start enabling him, so looks like he is going to try to go for Solar Crest, the dead item.
Let's see if Ooredoo calm things down a little bit now that the Aegis is gone. Bottom lane, Taiga, he's being hunted again.
Time and time again. And even Omar starts the TP bottom just in case of anything, all ready to back each other up. Uragi, does he want to go for this? He's thinking about it.
I mean, he could. He's got information. He knows the others are probably elsewhere, but still not sort of confident enough to dive to tier 1 in this sort of situation.
Doesn't know where everyone else is. They could just show up.
They disappeared pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And he's got to pretty much have almost a more than perfect game now to be able to carry this one as an anti-mage.
It really is him versus the world.
Yeah. if we sort of had these fights where he goes in and dies, kind of all hope will be lost in this game for OG. They need Yuragi to keep it clean.
Has to play perfect. Yeah. And Ooredoo, they're playing, I mean, they're the ones playing pretty much perfect, just playing very disciplined, very calm, not over-pushing the efforts here. They got their tier 2s that they wanted. They got the ward around the Ancients, so they're preventing the AM from farming there. They even warded their own Ancient side, so they're keeping every area kind of contained. It's all about a containment game when you're playing versus an anti-mage. It's very smart. So look, Yuragi, I mean, I thought maybe he was going to like look to go farm something along those Ancients, but he would have been spotted. Yeah, they have a lot of answers so far for this AM. And now he blinks up, and look, there's nothing here, and he's going to be watched. So they're setting up TPs. Omar is coming.
Tiger, he's looking to be in a lot of trouble. As once again, he'll be the first to fall. They're looking to Yuragi as well, TH2000 and Wuta. A bit tricky to catch the AM with the two of them. TH2000 turning into the anti-mage though. He's able to close the gap with the blink. And could continue to try and chase again. Oh, he won't try. He won't bother. He'll let Yuragi walk away a little too difficult to lock down with the heroes they had.
Look how much he loses when he does get drained. When he gets taken over by that Morphling. Loses quite a lot of stats, to be honest with you. Look how slow that AM attacks. It is pathetic.
No. That feels bad.
So, I mean, even if he jumps into these fights, honestly, like if he even when he's farmed, he might just get all his stats stolen away and he just can't do anything anyway. Tough game for OG. And the swing. I love Ooredoo just playing super impressive, right? They swing bottom, push the AM out, check the Ancients, then they still have this ward over here. They're swinging, they're looking for Yuragi.
Oh, get him with the telekinesis. Try and burst him. He doesn't get him answer, but indeed the hookshot comes in perfectly there from Corey to continue to keep Yuragi permanently locked down. Godlike for Noob, and more to be found. Tiger, he really just can't catch a break this game. They just keep hunting him down, see if Noob's able to finish him off.
He sure is.
He is indeed. Another kill for Noob. He's 10-0-11.
They're styling.
I asked a question earlier if they're ever going to be able to jump this Zeus, and apparently the answer is no. They've just not once been able to prove to be any sort of issue for this Zeus to deal with.
They are. Honestly, they're playing impeccably. That gank on top 2 on AM, that is not the easiest one to kind of get. That hook shot comes in pretty much
They needed
perfect.
that hook shot to connect as it did.
He's ended it. He's ended all but one, right?
I believe so. I don't know if we'll probably be able to get the stat up again. I don't think he's missed any others since, but...
Okay.
Okay, 9 out of 11. So yeah, he's missed a couple, but 81% accuracy, and the ones that he's hit are pretty much guaranteed to kill every single time. And big kills, the kills like that, keeping the AM stunned in position.
And now OG, they're trapped in the base. Even when Yuragi respawns, it's very difficult for him to go anywhere. There's spiders scouting absolutely everywhere. As we said before, both ancient sides are completely controlled.
Yep.
This is a very, very well-played game so far from Ooredoo. And OG, the hopes are dwindling it very quickly for this anti-mage to have any chance, because he's never going to be able to 1v5 this game. This Morphling it used to be always like that AM counter matchup versus the Morph, but if the Morph is out ahead, and now with this new Aghanims, it actually is very strong versus AM. I say new, but newer Aghanims.
Oh, poor old Tiger. He's just every single time trying his best to get out on the map, at least find something, but 1 and 9, they've caught him every single time that he steps out.
Omar too good.
And then BZM. The hookshot coming across from Corey, pushed up with the cogs. They're trying to take down Wuta. He's getting pretty low here. And
he's still alive?
Are they going to be able to save him? Surely not. He is indeed still alive.
Okay.
Finally dies. But it takes a lot. And BZM will try for the TP out. Oh my goodness, he actually makes it. So at least BZM keeps himself safe. They kill Wuta. It's something here for OG.
They barely... it looks like he might live. That was very close. The 4-stab plays coming out from the supports, almost keeping him alive. And yep, even Yuragi goes to farm and he still just has like all the stats stolen. It's still 58 agi on this poor anti-mage when he gets drained. He's cute. Yeah, I mean, he's cute Lincolns. He's like, I can't play if I get morphed. Tons of different ways for them to break it.
Tiger, not again.
Oh.
Careful.
Hello.
Oh, they found him.
He's like, please, guys. Please.
Just let him live.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks like he's all right.
Yeah, this time he's out.
There we go. Space.
Indeed. Some space created, and it didn't cost him his life this time.
can actually get out on the map a little bit because of that. So many heroes chased him out. So
I mean, that's the thing. You know, with Tiger with these moves, even though he's dying, he's really he's opening up chances for OG.
yeah, they need time and time, more and more time for Yuragi. But speaking of Yuragi,
Then with a hook shot, a stolen Rolling Thunder as well. Telekinesis, TA2000 jumps in, Yuragi's out of mana.
oh, what a
So
play.
no chance to blink out, and that is a beautifully clean kill there from Ooredoo as a team, taking out Yuragi, taking out Chu. I mean, for all the fun that he has, Ooredoo, they're just using what they've got at their capabilities perfectly.
Wow. This is so impressive again and again. I mean, this Clockwork is dominating the game, really. And I love the way that TA2000 played that fight, too. Turns into AM, and he's just like, I can just burn all his mana. I've got a Manta, too. I am
What
AM.
are you going to do then?
Yep.
You're stuck. There's no chance for a blink out.
Super clean. And now Roche, it's up. Free shard going to be given away to them.
Who's taking the shard?
Honestly, just give it to TA2000.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Sounds good.
Boost them up. Everyone else who needs it has it. Yeah. Wow. Very impressive. We did say, you know, Ooredoo, they've been impressing a lot. They've been constantly improving.
When you see them play like this, you know, you very much understand why. You know, if you were watching the Div 2 games last tour, and you felt, you know, this team, there's something about them.
Yeah.
Very much playing at a level that was absolutely suited for Division 1, and we're seeing it already in their performances here.
Just love the way that they're just like covering the map, containing the warding. It's not just the plays. That's what I'm really liking about this team. It's the shot calling, it's the warding, it's all the little aspects.
For sure, because sometimes, you know, you'll see like a Div 2 team, they'll have like a very much a standout player as such, and
yeah.
But this it's the team.
Yeah.
It's the whole team, it's the whole package that's just been looking very, very good.
And now they're looking again. They're super ready to fight. Refresher is done on Zeus. As mentioned, of course, too, the Aegis on that Morphling, so you can go for pretty much any target.
Pressure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is, Noob is having the
10-0
perfect
15.
game.
It really is. Fantastic stuff from the Zeus.
Yuragi, he's bottom. The scouting is coming. The rocket's there.
And they're with the hook shot. Can they combo him down again? They're in, and they're burning his mana. He's able to blink out in time, but they'll spot him in the trees. Again, Ooredoo making sure that OG have little, if just no chance to come back in this game. As Tiger, they'll find him as well. Or maybe not.
The rocket.
Yeah, there it is. Corey, he said, I'll take that. From a pretty good distance as well. There, nice snipe from Corey.
I'm actually just really impressed. I'm like checking the Dota buff win rate, and I'm just like, why is it giving so much to? I thought this would be very one-sided with the way that I think it's mostly because the way Ooredoo's playing. I think maybe it does have confidence in the way the AM can have versus like a Zeus and Morphling, but the AM is not able to play. But I think it's still at like a what?
On top.
Okay, it's pretty high.
BZM. Get the roll off. So swashbuckle away. Has to put the BKB, goes for the TP out. Save him. Not quite enough physical damage from TA2000 at this point to take him out.
Close. Almost gets picked off still. No space. No space anywhere to farm with how they're playing.
Yeah, now Wuta can go back for that hex you wanted to see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, it ends up being fine that he goes for X. It ends up containing the map in a similar type of fashion, and I thought they might have some type of lack of disable to maybe catch this AM in some situations, but not when Kaori is playing like such a boss.
No, not when they're using the abilities as they have.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah, they couldn't be doing any better.
No. DD down bottom. Can look to... I mean, maybe now they can actually push pressure base with this. Morph, I believe he has a full butterfly now, so AM can't actually even focus fire him by any means anymore. So yeah, probably ready to look to enter that high ground soon.
I see a smoke from OG. They want to try and start something. But, they've got eyes on Tiger. Ooredoo. So hard for OG to catch them by surprise from this position.
Wuter had to take the DD. Yeah, butterfly on TA2000.
Omar, of course, he's happy to just head in on them. He's got the Eon disc done, so very little for this Rubik to fear.
I mean, tower's dying. OG's got to get back. This butterfly Morphling, he does not have many fears.
Still a couple of minutes on the Aegis as well.
Oh, they're scouting. Chu immediately has to TP out. So now it's like, okay, now for Yuragi, he's like, all right, I want Lincolns because I can't get morphed into, but now he needs MKB to ever have a chance or a hope to be able to bring down this Morphling too, so.
DM. On a whole bet the push mid, but...
Oh boy.
Oh, very easily kill him off.
And they cut the tree.
And Tiger, indeed, not able to find any safety in the tree line. What? Tries his best to dodge off the damage. There's no way out for him. Back on with the push here, Ooredoo. Take the tier 3 and they're onto the mid-rack. 2 dead on OG. They'll use the buyback on DM.
They just got to watch their buildings drop, though. Nice little Manta dodge versus the Swashbuckle.
That's the mid set of racks done and nothing to be done by OG.
They just got to watch. And Noob, I mean, his positioning is very interesting here. Just sitting in the base, waiting for maybe somebody to show over here. He has boots of travel, so he can always join his team anyway. Yuragi having to use ninja gear just to traverse the map to be able to try to find some farm. He might just run into the Zeus, though, and then the team can come and back him up. Yuragi trying to maybe get a jump himself.
This is a lot of money. This is going to be a huge payout if he can take this Zeus down.
There's a blink. Uh-oh.
Oh, I mean, if he got that kill, he would have been so rich. Yuragi is able to make it out. But, I mean, dude, how much do you think the Zeus kill would be worth?
Honestly, I think like maybe 2,000 gold.
I think more than 2,000.
Maybe, yeah, honestly, it would have been some ridiculous amount. He does end up surviving, though.
Yeah, he gets out, but he's... Yeah, if that happens again and Yuragi's actually able to get that kill, you're going to see some big numbers on your screen.
The thing is, too, is like Yuragi, he went for the talent that most people don't, too. He took the mana void damage multiplier because he knows they need any type of damage possible.
Okay.
It wasn't even enough. Because most of the time, yeah, it's the blink
You
cast
won the blink
range.
cast range, absolutely
Yeah.
standard, but all right.
That could have, I mean, honestly, that was very close to making the difference, but...
Sure, I guess either way, he didn't quite know where the blink was at, and he opted to go obviously blink safe so he could TP out.
Yeah.
Tiger! Ooh. Is Corey going to be able to go for anything here? Quite, Tiger's out.
Jesus.
And oh, here we go!
Round 2.
Big money! Big money coming in! What have we got?
2,000!
2,068 gold here going to Yuragi. That's a lot of money. He's got 6.2k in the bank now. He can start buying his items for sure. There we go.
Wait, what the? Did you see the XP change?
How much? What do you got? I think he went from pretty much level 23 to level 26, pretty much. It was always going to be a lot. I mean, up to that point, what Noob, he was 10-0-18.
Wow.
And insanely farmed. I mean, there you go. So, wow, Yuragi, that's you're probably not going to find a kill worth more than that.
That's step 1.
Giving him something.
That's definitely step 1 for the side of OG.
And
Step 2.
they're going to get Corey. All right.
Not too shabby.
All right, here we go.
They needed quite a lot more, but showing signs of life.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And let's see, do we see a change of itemization maybe on the Zeus or something to maybe try to
Someone
protect
saw-
himself? I don't know.
Let's have a look. He's still got the money too. He's opting for at least got the Hex queued up right now.
Okay, because I thought he might go E-Blade just so he can like E-Blade himself, but maybe he just dies anyway if he E-Blades too late after Abyssal. I don't know.
Let's see what OG can do with this. They've got a bit of time. There's no Corey. There's no Noob on the map.
Yeah, Yuragi, he's in. He's looking for these solo
Yeah.
pickoffs.
He has to play like this.
He has to take every risk.
Maybe dive the base.
Okay, maybe not that much risk.
Okay, don't dive. Go. All right, all right.
I don't think I've ever seen a 7,000 experience change. You rarely see a 2,000 gold as well, too, bounty being picked up like that, but 7,000 XP.
It's going to happen in these sort of scenarios where there's just, as I said, how much Zeus was having this game, Noob. That kind of money and XP coming into play.
It
See if it's enough for Yuragi.
definitely rattles Ooredoo quite a lot. Gonna go back to smoking, looking to try to contain the map. A lot of space has been opened up for OG for Yuragi to get this farm. They are under vision right now, though.
And we've got some good tier 4s coming out.
Oh, Yuragi.
Can they? No, not this time round. Can't quite completely locked down. The Zeus on their own to look for more. They'll find BZM and Chew instead.
Oh, the Zeus again! Nope, he gets away. And they cut the tree.
And they'll get Tiger out of this too. So they get the 3 of them. Buybacks available in Chew and Tiger. BZM, he is he does not have buyback. He's actually short on the gold. He spent up.
Bought his Aghanims.
He did. He spent up. So no money on BZM for buyback.
Radiant structures.
Yuragi. He has his stats still stolen right now, so has to wait till that in particular does wear off. 20 seconds on the downtime.
It's the buyback from both supports, Chew and Tiger.
And they'll back away. They're happy with that. Back to business. Roche going to be coming back up soon. Look to contain the area. OG gotta look to hunt though. No Pango. Still a long time without the Pango.
It's hard as well to fight without BZM.
And they see Yuragi again. That ward is still there.
Hook shot in.
Whoops.
But Yuragi's able to get down to the low ground. And he is away.
Oh, but they got Tiger's Tree again.
And the trees just have not proven to be a safe place for the Monkey King this game.
Can we? I mean, there's no way to get a counter, obviously.
Trees
but how many trees like Omar has cut with like Quelling Blade with this cast range? He's just like cutting it every single time. They Zeus ult, he blinks and just cuts the tree.
Well, they've dealt with sort of the Monkey King's presence on the map very nicely this game.
Yeah. There was a step one from OG for a moment from the anti-mage, but back to business. Ooredoo containing the map, protecting their wards,
So
playing nicely around those wards.
He is going to be able to get his next item. Still got a lot of money to spend.
Okay.
So we'll have to consider holding on to the buyback, I would imagine.
All right, so he's going to opt to go for that Bloodthorn instead versus the Butterfly. Look at him just sitting in the ninja gear.
I mean, it's
He's
the
terrified.
way to play. It's the only way they can get back in on this game. If this kind of anti-mage assassin finds these sort of kills.
And Ooredoo just playing it patient here. Zeus chilling now far back in the base, and they're just waiting inside the Roche pit and controlling, keeping this ward alive on the high ground over the Ancients. Spiders to scout, spiders to push waves. Yeah, speaking of the spiders, they will see the anti-mage too down bottom. And Roche is up. And it is a... Ooh, that's a nice one. Refresher shard.
Who's taking that?
Might just
goes refresher.
just give it to the Morph for the double BKB and stuff.
Oh, I think you do.
Why not? He might not have space.
Yeah, if he's taking the Aegis as well, it's kind of difficult. Maybe just honestly give it to one that supports. Maybe give it to Omar. Gets a big steal or something.
No, he's gonna... I mean...
Maybe he takes everything to 2000. What's he got?
Maybe
he's going to keep it.
Maybe he'll swap
use
in.
the Aegis and then...
Yep. I think his is the
Double
best.
BKB
His is the
after the
best for
Aegis.
now.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Scan. Zeus ult.
Another Zeus. Oh, Yuragi's found him. See if he can kill him. At the balance, he's got him. Not quite as much money as before, but still a lot of money. Meanwhile, in the mid, BZM. Is he getting away?
He is. The Trickster Cloak.
He's out with the Trickster Cloak, and in the mid, they've got the catch on Kahori. All right, OG. Big kills here. Yuragi. He's doing a great job at finding the Zeus, finding Noob.
Got right on top of
Doing
him
his
again.
job perfectly now.
Yep.
He's finished farming.
And the supports, I mean, they had a gem at some point, but they weren't really carrying any detection because of that Quelling Blade that Omar's been using.
Yeah,
so
I mean, BZM got
BZM
away on
gets away.
such a small amount of HP. So some cracks starting to show here on Ooredoo Thunder, and OG working their way back into this game.
Again, still very difficult. Definitely making it a bit contested here. Noob I'm trying to wonder what he should do to like hide himself a little bit better. They just have to put more attention to protect him. Maybe Omar not wanting to play so I mean, he's been owning, so it's hard to say, but like maybe wanting to look to protect his Zeus a little bit more rather than playing so aggressive in some of these next situations. At least one of the two supports likely to want to help out the Zeus a little bit more, play right on top of him. So yeah, Yuragi's starting to get pretty rich. 15 seconds.
Doesn't look like they'll be able to go for any more whilst Noob's dead. OG. Yuragi. See what he considers. Yeah, he's going to spend up. Has he got enough? Yeah, he's pretty much got enough for that in the buyback. Just 200 gold short of buyback, so he should be fine. Full Bloodthorn on its way out.
What did TA2000 buy? I just think he ate his Ags and what else? I mean, he had the
I just
silver.
bought
Oh, and a
Nullifier.
Nullifier. Okay, so ate his Ags and bought a Nullifier.
Let's see how Ooredoo proceed. Is definitely going to be shaken up a bit with the fact that Yuragi's been able to make the moves that he has. This anti-mage has to be respected now.
Now they just have to play as this kind of clustered unit. And Noob, honestly, I think Noob just is hiding tree lines or something. Has to just position himself pretty carefully or have the supports look to protect him a little bit better. But now, grouped up, they can't get this push. 2 minutes on Aegis. This is a harder place for OG to enter and find Noob.
Well, let's see what they do to try and stop this. If they can stop this. Trying to lead in. Indeed, the racks are already taken. Out to the side, they get the catch on Tiger in with the Rolling Thunder. They're on top of the Morphling, but TA2000 is still able to wait for him back to the stage with the creep wave. Yuragi is going to attempt to come in onto Wuta, but he steps back. Corey in with the hook shot, pushes back Yuragi with the cogs. Yuragi's got to blink away from TA2000. Starts to take a bit too much damage. 2 dead on OG, neither of them a buyback.
Okay, clips him.
Not enough to kill Corey. And the swashbuckle, that will get him. So it takes out TO2001. That's the Aegis gone. See what Ooredoo want to do here. They got the racks. Now we get a couple of kills. They lose Corey. They lose the Aegis. BKB done from Yuragi now as well. He's going to sell his treads, get the BKB. So pretty much 6 slotted up now. And can confidently commit in these fights. He can jump in and really go at one of the heroes.
Yeah, he can keep going in. 50 seconds, no Veno.
Radiant's top tower
So they're gonna play it a little bit more patient. They have these 2 side lanes being, or mid and bottom wave pushing in. This Morph just keeps printing money. He had 1,000 gold, now he's back up to 5k right after purchasing his Ags and his Nullify. I mean, he's literally, 6 slotted like you were saying. Or 7 slotted, pretty much.
We'll see what they do now. I mean, they very much could play it safe, just wait for the next rush. Ooredoo. The game's getting a little bit more complicated in terms of how they can close it up with how big Yuragi is.
Yeah, I think just keep doing the containment and stuff that they've been doing. Sure, Yuragi's been getting a couple of these kills, but overall, they've still had great control of almost the whole game. Keep playing around the ward vision. And yeah, they're going to respawn and likely to just smoke and go for that pressure anyway. Bottom and mid will continue to push. They're going to send rockets to scout out and maybe look for that hunt here. And Yuragi, he did spend his gold, so no buyback on the AM. He went for the full Bloodthorn.
No, he already had that. No, he sold treads and bought BKB.
Oh, sorry, I could call it. I was like, wait, what am I looking at?
He's probably he would be able to find the buyback up pretty quickly. Was it 1,000 gold short buy?
Yeah, should be able to.
They get a kill on the team fight. He'll have it.
They can chain stun him pre-BKB though, as we've seen multiple times. Like, sure, he didn't have it, but they pretty much kill him before he does get anything off. So it has to be quick.
Our DM shows. Ooh, not quite able to get the grab on him. It's not immediately. They try and close the gap, but they won't catch him.
OG can't punish them jumping into the base like that though.
Tiger. He's going to lead him with a 3-man battle. Let's try. Yuragi's going to jump straight on top of Woot. He's trying to take out the spider with the Rolling Thunder. They're able to do so. That's Woot to take him down. TO2000 puts the BKB. Corey, he gets in pressure with a hook shot, the push back of the cogs. Lift up as well with the telekinesis. Yuragi, BKB still at the ready. Now he goes to stand his ground against TO2000. TO2000's out of mana. They try and force him to the side. Get him in with the invis, but they've got the vision upon him. The invis comes to an end. They take out TA2000. OG. They're holding. They're getting big kills in Yuragi. He is doing it.
Starting to get close to level 30. He's getting these jumps in, getting onto the ideal targets. Taiga gets a great, 3-man stun for them to initiate in. Really well played. And I saw the Morphling TA2000. He's like, oh, I can just move Refresher Shard in and pop my BKB. Nope, costs mana. So, was fully burned down. Isn't able to actually pop anything because of that.
Wow, I see there, Chew's nearly ready to just casually pick up a Hex.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, what the? Quietly farming up.
I mean, Yuragi knows it's go, go, go time. If he can get in and kind of get these kind of further kills.
Oh, Chew got the last hit. Okay, that makes a lot of sense then. I was like, where the hell did he get an extra 2,000 gold? It does find that last hit. BZM also now up to 7,000. Oh, and that is a huge comeback now for OG.
They are really doing it here, OG. This was such a difficult game. I don't know how low the win probability would have fallen to for them this game, but they're turning it around.
Yeah, I think it went down to like 8% at some point.
OG holding on.
Making magic happen, perhaps.
Or making anti-magic happen.
It's very true.
Yuragi.
After such a rough start, too, right?
Yeah,
especially for him.
Like, fantastic recovery.
Everyone was having a rough one, but him in particular, he was constantly getting hunted, and yeah, he's making it work. Honestly, the ninja gear might be just carrying him, right?
He played with that fantastic, that's a very difficult point of the game.
Yeah.
Getting those kind of, a couple of catches onto Noob.
Damn, starting to be very problematic for them.
Yep. Very much losing that lead that they had already. They're still, of course, in a position where they've taken 2 sets of racks.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Very hard for them to kind of push it to the next point. See Roshan up pretty soon. Oh, Yuragi. Able to get in onto Corey. See if the rest of the team can get Corey out of there. They can't. Tiger jumps in with a BKB. They would look to get on top of Witcher as well. It's going to be the Spider in trouble. It's 2 dead. The buyback comes out from Corey. TA2000, he's got to be careful. The BKB is short to be coming to an end. BZM, he's on top of the Rolling Thunder, but the Manta's popped. TA2000 able to step to the side. In fact, turns to the animation, jumps back in, pops the refresher. BKB back up. They take out BZM. 3 dead on OG.
Big buybacks, though.
But Roshan It's actually going to be a long respawn as well, so OG, they're going to be very happy when they find that out. Ooredoo, they would have loved to have Roche there in that situation where they commit the buybacks and take out OG, but it's not going to be up. 2 minutes.
I mean, they've done such a good job of like pretty much evening this game out.
They have.
Ooredoo having to use 2 buybacks there, OG. They have 3 dead, but all have buyback available. And yeah, long Roche respawn, very beneficial for them.
It really is, yeah, OG. They will absolutely have that chance to take that Roche fight once they're all back up on the map.
Man, Ninja Gear, yeah, so ownage. Like Yuragi just constantly able to slip around. Getting close to his critical mass.
Yeah, close to level 30. You get that. I mean, where else is sort of the progress from? I guess gets the Moonshard. I mean, the Axe is still pretty nice.
Yeah.
Kind of throwing those fragments out, those illusions. Very annoying to deal with, especially when it's kind of the illusion of a level 30 anti-mage as farmed as Yuragi's.
Very true. He can just force a lot of plays. He can force like reactions, force plays, get vision with it and stuff too. Yeah, so this is very impressive with the way they're able to crawl back into this game.
Yuragi's had some games where he struggled, but this game, very much doing everything he can.
His best performance that I've seen from him in quite some time, to be honest. It doesn't look super flashy, right? Like he's like 6 and 5.
And it wasn't great at the start.
No, but
at this point,
made it work.
He's really doing everything he can.
Yeah, Roche is going to be that next big one. 1 minute. Yuragi. Look what he's able to do because of Ninja Gear. They jump.
He's going to go in. Pops the on Disc of Omar.
Okay.
Looking for the low ground. Tiger's got a lot of backup. BKB as well. Corey's going to come in with a hook shot. Tiger able to turn with the boundless. So Ooredoo not quite able to burst through him straight away. Get out of the cogs.
Ooh. Almost gets brought down there. Yeah, he does. There we go.
Thunder Gods wraps up.
He just pops the refresher for it. Noob's like, get out of here.
I mean, they're still hoping that this Roshan spawns sometime soon. It's 30 seconds still until it's back.
They're doing the wraparound play. Going for this long wraparound.
All right, but at the same time, Yuragi, Inigam with the Ninja Gear. He's going to get tripped up here. I know he's sneaking around now.
Yuragi has to be very crucial with the way that he uses Bloodthorn in this game, too, because he's playing versus that Butterfly. He's playing now versus level 25 Brood. So the Silken Bola miss chance, it's pretty crazy. It's 90%.
Yep.
So if he misuses...
True, yeah.
If he misuses Manta, if he misuses Bloodthorn and stuff like that, he might just not be able to hit any of these targets.
Time to go for the Roche here, Ooredoo. OG, can they get her in time? Still 30 seconds without Tiger, so it'd have to be 4v5. I mean, Yuragi very much in a state where he could jump in aggressively and try for a steal.
Considering it. He smoked and walked toward it, and maybe he didn't, because it didn't break. Maybe he thinks they're not doing it.
That's true.
Or it wasn't up.
They're not going to try to put a stop to it. Or at least you say they're not quite sure that it's going on. So Ooredoo, they'll get everything. Who's taking the axe?
Ooh, are they going to give it to Omar? I think Omar deserves it. Yeah, give it to Omar. Good.
All right.
I thought they gave it to the Clockwork first, and Kayori's like, no. Kayori passed it to Omar immediately.
See what Omar can do with this. He's also going to be able to get the cheese. He's got a couple of cheese. He's got the stack, actually.
Yeah.
He's got the double cheese.
Well, usually not what you want to do that.
No, sure,
you don't usually want to stack
them.
Yeah.
And it's got a cooldown, right?
Yep.
40
seconds.
Not too bad.
No.
Not too bad.
He does have some potential for some crazy steals. I think, honestly, which this could sound kind of weird, but his best spell still could be like Sinister Gaze. The Ag Sinister Gaze. It's like Black Hole.
Sure.
So it could be one of those kind of crazy ones that he does get.
Anything else cool? I mean, you're right. Probably the Lich stuff is...
the Lich stuff just feels the coolest.
Big stuff. Yeah, sure. Poison Overwrite. Some tasty damage.
Yep.
Can get on that one.
And now Comfort of an Aegis. Buybacks. Still, of course, missing the Brood and the Clockwork, but TA2000 can probably buy his Moonshard and still have it, too.
Yeah. Yuragi, of course, just trying to get the money, to get the Aghanims, and still have buyback. Needs a bit, a few more thousand for that.
They seem to maybe expect him. Wader's pushing in the top lane with some spiders.
Yuragi's going to know, though. He won't show here.
He might get baited.
They're baiting with Noob. But a Noob, BKB's there. Yuragi should be able to get out. He'll go for the BKB TP. There's nothing to stop it. So it was definitely a bit of a bait situation, but not something that they could really punish Yuragi in. Yuragi just a bit too farmed.
A little risky, though. There's Clockwork. Hookshot could have come in from downtown.
Where was Corey, actually?
He was down.
Angle.
I mean, he was down south more, playing around the triangle area. Definitely scary.
Oh, they're ready to go for the high ground.
There's no BKB on Yuragi, so getting this push going.
See how they can slow it down. And just on TO2000, double cheese on Omar. BZM, he's a bit stuck in the corner. He's stuck again.
He's stuck again. There we go.
There we go, he's free. But 3 times there, unfortunately, stuck at the side of the map, so they couldn't really set up a maybe as big of a fight as they wanted to around that OG.
Watch out for these crystal clusters. They are quite a pain. Frost Shield doing some good work. TO2000's in.
They can look for Tiger, but Tiger's able to hold the BKB. TO2000 does get caught by the Hex. So if they've got enough damage, Boundless try to follow up. They'll take him down at once. That's the Aegis gone. See round 2 from TO2000. How's he going to be able to deal with this? He's going to get disarmed. Waveform's out. BKB's up. They'll get him out as well. He's at Silver Edge. Saves him with the Invis. They put the Lotus on him. He's able to walk away, but that's the Aegis gone.
Bit over-aggressive by him that time. Overextending. Does pop the Refresher Shard, though. It looks like they might want to continue the push, but BKB is back up for Yuragi.
I mean, I don't think what would the... Omar did pop the cheese. He's passed the second one over to Wuta.
Okay. Getting close to 60 minutes as well.
It is. Ooh.
Pretty spicy ones.
This is, considering the start, so hats off to OG for being able to keep this one going. Yuragi in particular, very much giving OG a chance here.
Yeah, this is very impressive stuff. I really want to say the Ninja Gear gave like all of the hope for them. Like all these crazy moves he's been able to make because of it. Top, they left the base for a moment here.
All right. Ooredoo, we'll see how confident they feel at pushing. Pretty confident here. TO2000 back in. Also the fortification.
Cute little plays too. He pops Manta, sends the illusion back, making them think maybe that's him. Then they back up immediately to make sure they can protect their ward. DM.
He's been caught outside of the base. They've got anyone to save Yuragi. He's going to try and jump in onto Wuta. DM already gone. DM buys back. Yuragi turns his attention over towards TO2000, but the BKB waveform's there. TO2000 turns into the anti-mage. Blinks to a distance, but BZM,
he's on him.
Thunder, he's on top of the Morphling. TO2000, he's got waveform back up again. Noob's committing him with the BKB, trying to burst through Tiger. Tiger, BKB up as well. Turns over towards Noob. BZM jumps forward. Are they getting ratted?
The Rack's about to go down.
Okay, but back in the river, Yuragi will finish off Noob here with the help of Tiger.
Hey,
top lane. The damage has been done.
Nice little micro play. I think those were that was the illusion rune from way earlier? Yeah, that was the illusion rune that he had. Was able to finish off the Racks from the push. So they get Megas, which is pretty huge.
OG trying to get just a couple of kills. One of them being the big one, taking out Noob. I mean, but obviously at this point, it's getting to the stage where money doesn't really do too much for Yuragi. He's already got it all, pretty much. Can he buy this Agnum's Blessing and buy back? Not quite. About 1,500 gold.
But who cares about that? 10 seconds. Let's go, tier 5s.
Let's have a look.
What are we getting?
Any big ones? Any nasty ones?
I mean, Mirror Shield is broken, of course.
Apex, Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
The Book of the Dead.
Apex would put him at some nice armor, but I don't even know if TO2000 needs that. But definitely better than a Paladin sword. I mean, honestly, I think TO2000 might start looking to like swap items around and stuff like that too.
What would you consider taking out, putting in?
I haven't really felt the nullifier too much, but not sure. I mean, maybe you can just like swap in during the fights, like when his BKB's on cooldown.
I mean, how many Eons is he playing against?
I think it was just the one, if I even saw that. Maybe it was 0.
Oh, it's 0 at the moment.
It's 0. Okay.
Okay.
I thought I saw one. Guess I'm blind. Maybe it was the.
I guess it's nice what was taken off the shield crash, so you got more of a chance of killing BZM in these fights, so he doesn't have that level of protection.
Sure, and I mean the frost.
The
frost shield in particular is the biggest one, but.
Okay. Back in, but still waiting for Omar.
Okay. I mean, Yuragi, he better be stacking this Ancient. I see him right now at the Ancient area. I hope he stacks that camp.
Especially,
he better.
They've had this pause to think about.
Yeah, he's like, yo, that's right.
No, wait, actually, hold on. What are you on about? He don't need to stack. Look how much items he got. He can kill this and then blink out, right? He's going to be able to kill this in 4 seconds.
Yeah, you're right.
He just kills it. Blinks out, kills it.
No, but you don't want to. You want to save the Ancient for the 60-minute mark so you have more chance of the neutrals.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm a Dumbo. Yeah, right. Yeah, so start stacking these Ancients. Let's
say. Yeah, he's doing it. Good
there you go. He knows.
He's been playing it super clean this game. He knows.
Oh, he knows. And you could indeed with the way that he's been playing as well. He's been through a few anti-mage games where it's been, it's gotten this late on.
Yeah.
He's keeping his cool. The game's getting late. The game's getting crazy. What do we got?
This is a good one. BZM's now got Fallen Sky, so double ways of initiating or disengaging and stuff like that. That could be really impactful jumping in. He's also got Octarine, so he's got really good cast range for it.
That's quite nice as well. They're able to take away some of this triangle, so it's difficult for Ooredoo to immediately get all the items that they want to.
I like that they're playing this kind of like aggro position here. Like Yuragi, he didn't farm the Ancients immediately. He pushed out the lanes, then he's going to go back to go for those
So they do get the Apex. We'll see indeed if TO2000 takes it for now. He does.
He does the Midas thing on TA2000 also. So it guarantees that you get a neutral item. So he buys a Midas because he's so rich, and he's going to go get a camp from it. So Midas up, boom.
That's smart. smart.
I love when I see people
Look
do
at
this.
that. 60-minute Midas.
That's cute. And then you just sell.
And
it.
it's-
Oh, you can
Yep,
actually you can just keep it. You can just keep it this game.
Ah, smart. Get those guaranteed neutrals. Big brain stuff.
Yeah. So which ones do we have now?
So what's the good stuff?
We got a Book of the Dead, Book of Shadows, Arcanist Armor, and the Fallen Sky up on the side of OG. And looking at the other side.
But Book of Shadows is going to be rather nice. You know, so Yuragi tries to jump on someone. Book of Shadows is going to be able to save him.
Arcanist Armor, though, is very nice this game for Weeder, and they also have the Apex, of course, the Tier 2000.
Yeah. And anything, who's the happiest on OG right now?
Don't know, but we're having a fight. Yuragi blinks in, very aggressive.
So if they want to continue to commit for this OG Tiger, just think they can find the boundless strike. Jump forward with the overwhelming blink. Have their eyes on Corey. Offensive hook shot off to the side. They're underneath the tier 2. BCM, gonna roll back across both Woot and tier 2000, but the BKB's there. Tier 2000 does get caught by the bash. I'll be the BKB down for Morph.
Morph buys his own refresher now as well, too. Susol.
Trying to see if they can catch Tiger, but Tiger a bit too quick.
Omar even lifting himself to go after the chase. Haven't gotten to talk too much about Taiga either. His itemization, even though he's 4 and 17, holy moly, he's been picked off a lot. He's actually has like, pretty impactful items now. The Scotty's finished up. That can be very nice versus this Morphling inside Wukong's. Game feeling pretty much dead even. I mean, dead even in the, okay. Dead even in the aspect of like them being able to take fights. The map control though is still a little bit problematic for the side of OG because of those megas. Wait.
What we got?
1 minute, please, and they instantly unpause, and now they pause, and then what the?
What? All
right.
Take your fingers away from the F9 keys, boys and girls. What are you doing?
Did you hear it? That time you heard it. The percussive
keeping
beats.
it cool? No panic. Indeed, with the way that the pausing and resuming was going, you got to imagine someone was smashing the keyboard or something.
I mean, Yuragi definitely saying game is good
Yeah,
after he's
game
been
is
playing like
good.
this.
Yeah, he's playing very nicely.
Yep.
He's really picking it up after a tough start.
And he's going to be eating that eggs. He looks like he's probably going to move Force Boots in since he doesn't have boots on at the moment. Force Boots are very nice. Have to remember that they remove speed limit and they also dispel when you use it. So it's actually, honestly, it's one of my favorite neutral items. I think he still keeps the ninja gear and does
he
the
still
swap.
wants to play with
you
the
swap
ninja gear
around.
because it's done so much for him getting across the map.
Yeah, in team fights, swap in the Force Boots. And this is also the old Force Staff as well, is what the Force Boots contains. So faster push and a further push, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, in terms of late game purchases, we're going to see the Scotty pick.
Yeah, he switches. Okay. I was assuming he's going to start going for some of these new things. Trying to get a feel of what's better in this game. Is Midas back up soon? Oh, he sold it before even going. I mean, they got their last neutral item.
Yeah,
But
there's no more neutrals to found.
it was up in 3 seconds.
I mean, it's yeah, but there was no creeps there. You know, he'd have to walk around the map and.
But he's almost 30.
Gold. Yeah, but he wants to sell it to make sure he's got buyback gold.
Nah, it's
he
true,
wouldn't
it's
have had
true.
buyback gold if he didn't sell it.
That is fair.
So there you go.
And speaking of buyback gold, Broodmother doesn't.
Arzu Salt to check things out.
Taiga.
Who's going to jump who? Yuragi.
So tense right now. Roche is up.
In the fragments. Yeah, Aghanim's anti-mage.
Ooredoo just has to...
Spook out the BKB from Tier 2000.
He has refresher. The thing is, look at mid. Book of the Dead's going in.
Oh, Book of the Dead!
Book of the Dead and Mega Creeps
look
are
at it
coming.
go.
So OG has to be very cautious of how they look to take any fight in this area.
Careful. Gotta respect the book.
They got to start getting heroes that can actually clear these waves as well, too. BZM, he's queuing up Maelstrom. He needs a way to be able to clear.
Can Ooredoo just go for the Rosh, or is it still a little too risky? How easy is it for OG to get out on the map and get to the Roshan?
I mean, I think they're just waiting on Book of the Dead cooldowns.
Book of the Dead.
Right, just wait, pop Book of the Dead, shove it down some of these lanes, then you maybe can start poking on it. But it looks like Noob, he wants to perhaps start it himself. He makes the executive call. TA 2000 finds an illusion rune. These are all important. The split push, he's sending them down toward bottom. 200 gold for buyback on Brood, 650 for Taiga. Where's the Book of the Dead? It is back up.
There we go.
There it
Gory
is.
will send it out down the top lane.
Okay.
Where Chu's sending his? Chu's got the book as well. Actually, no, he swapped it out. Oh, no, okay, he's just going between the two. He's actually, bypassing...
They're jumping.
Oh.
Omar.
Gotta be a bit careful, Yuragi. I mean, the Book of the Dead's going to be
going in.
There's nobody defending the base.
Yep, it's
Book of the
on in.
Dead's going in. And the backdoor protects are taken off. So these tier 4s are going to go down.
They die quick. This book really
Tiger,
hurts.
he dies quick as well. He's gone. Uragi's jumped him. He gets caught by the hook shot. Can't push him back with the cogs, but the BKB is still there from Uragi. Uragi is considering what to do. He hits Roshan a bit, and now he's ready to jump back in. DM moving in towards T8000, but they lost BZM. BZM and Tiger taken out. OG 2 men down right now. Uragi is going to continue to try and push forward, jumps forward onto Noob. Takes out the Zeus, but the buyback's there. In terms of the Hex and the Nullifier. Onto Uragi. Here TO2000 as well, trying to burn through the mana. Uragi not quite enough. Uragi's still able to blink back. Though, of course, in the base.
BZM's there. He bopped back to clear.
The tier 4s were lost, though. The Ancient now exposed for OG.
Both mids not having buyback.
Well,
Going to be the prime targets for both sides. This game feels like it's just going to end to some Book of the Dead push.
You got to watch out for the Book of the Dead.
Yeah. We've seen quite a lot of them. I mean, this item is no joke.
I like the Book of the Dead, yeah.
It's painful.
There we go.
There we go. Round 3 of Book of the Dead. Everybody, I mean, we don't even need to look at gold and stuff like that. Everybody, I think, has like, some, like 11,000 gold.
He's done with the gold. Still hasn't bought the shard, so no respect for the anti-mage shard.
It is not great.
It's not great, but when you got 11k,
yeah, I mean, you probably should. Yeah,
Why
probably
not?
should.
You know, it's not unpurchasable. Apparently for Uragi is. He's like, I don't want to get that.
Oh, they're swapping between Ex Machina. Ooredoo is giving the Machina between the Morphling and the Broodmother back and forth so they can refresh their stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
That's pretty smart. Because it can catch them off guard. They could show like a BKB's used, and then they just refresh and go again.
Well, yeah,
that's pretty cool.
These guys know that. They know their 60-minute games.
Yep. And look at the Book of the Dead again.
Tech that they're using.
BZM continuously. They might be able to catch BZM because they know he's constantly back here.
They're going to try.
Going for this clear.
But at the same time, look for the side.
Uragi?
They're going to look for Uragi. What's the Manta? He's going to look towards Corey. TH1000, he's going to try and focus DM for now. The Mana Boy comes out. That's Corey taken out.
They're on TA.
Surrounded the Morphling. Waveform is able to get him out of the Wukong's command, but BZM's going to continue to chase. That's the side. Wooter's got to run. They're splitting OG apart.
They're on TA2000.
They're happy to fight like this. You know, Uragi, he can deal with TA2000, take down the Morphling. I'll have to back up to deal with the base. Of course, in terms of buybacks there, Kurori uses his. TH1000 down for 90 seconds. Still rather difficult for OG to force the game in a situation where he'll have to feel pressured to buy back. We'll see if they're able to do that.
But they might be able to force this Roshan here, maybe.
I mean, oh yeah, they can definitely go for the Rosh. Because at this point, I don't think you're buying back on the Morph to try and get the Roshan or contest the Rosh. So OG should be getting this for free.
Book of the Dead's in again. DM, not the hero that really deals with it too well.
No, where's his Maelstrom? Cue it up.
Chew.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh, Chew's almost 25, Owen. He's going to be able to heal the Ancient, perhaps.
Oh, here we go. That
up top.
That could do it. That's a dieback. That's a dieback.
They're doing
and
it.
That's the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead is on the dead. No, it's not. Wait, did he give the Book of the Dead to someone else?
Right.
Someone else has got to take the Book of the Dead. You don't want to keep the Book of the Dead out of action for 100 seconds.
Someone take it.
Yeah.
So tense.
Yeah, it's going out to Noob. Noob knows. He's like, guys, we've got to keep this Book of the Dead pumping.
They're probably like, dude, you have Octarine. You should be using it for the lower cooldown. We need to get this more frequent Book of the Dead to come out. It goes down to what, like 60-ish? Yeah.
60-ish. Yeah, 60 seconds.
That's pretty fast. Roche, dropping. Morph back up, 15 seconds.
You let this Roche go to OG. Yeah. You don't try and mess around in the pit if you're Ooredoo Thunders. So this will be a free Roche for OG. I think we're pretty much all the 5th on this game, I think. 5th or 6th Roche, I don't know. It's been a lot.
Who knows?
6-8 minutes in.
BZM has been doing some big work, though, in these last few team fights after having a struggle as well, too. He's controlling the Morphling very well. Now he's got double roll also. Almost 30. How many 30s are we getting? Looks like quite a bit of them. 4 of them are approaching it very soon. The supports are now 25. Monkey King is 25. And Lich is 25.
He's got the heal.
He's got the heal.
He's got the heal. Here we go.
Watch the Ancient. There, look at it.
It's a lot of heal as well. Look at that. I mean, it's a lot. The Book of the Dead is no longer what it was.
Nope. They're gonna keep trying to send it down, but
yeah. What are you gonna do? They're out of a job. Book of the Dead.
OG's starting to get a push going as well too. Uragi approaching that mid tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dead entering with BZM. He's already in the base to address it.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
I don't know what Ooredoo does. They just can't take fights now at this point.
They can't.
They can't kill the AM.
And they can't kind of kite it out and go for some sort of rat play.
No. There's the answer
Choose.
completely from
All
OG.
he needs to do is sit back and heal the Ancient, put the shield on it, and he's going to be feeling good.
As long as BZM doesn't get caught in some position, because BZM is the one who has to be back to get that constant clear of these Megas coming in. And they're starting to get their push going. Their Book of the Dead is now hitting the tower.
So 25k lead now, OG. Quite the swing this game. This has been a pretty insane game so far. Look at that.
After a pretty much flawless game, too, from Ooredoo.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
almost all game. And then
this turnaround.
Yeah, Yuragi, Ninja Gear, making magic happen. He decided, if you didn't notice too, he just was like, screw it, I don't even want the Force Boots. He's just using Ninja Gear the whole time.
Ooh. Remember the Hex, but not really much to do after that.
TA2000, look at him, silver edged in.
Oh, Yuragi's back in. He'll try and jump in onto Wuta. With the hook shot.
He can't go through backdoor right now. Creeps are coming soon.
I mean, he's kind of going through backdoor.
Kind of is, actually.
He kind of is. The creeps are in. Somebody needs to get back and defend.
He's buying a Deso.
Oh, that's a fortification pop. Somebody's got to get back. They're trying to TP back. Tiger's getting chased out. Yuragi has returned to defend.
Okay.
And back on the sort of the other side of the map in the side of things. BZM's caught by the Hex, but BKB's back up.
Oh, they found TA2000 though while he's TPing.
Or Yuragi's able to continue to chase. He's burning through the mana. BKB, there's some chance here for TA2000. He's trying to get into the tree line. What's he got left to play with? He's got another wave up, but the bash is there. They've caught him. They've taken him down. No buyback. He's out of money. He hasn't got the money. Where's his money gone?
He bought a Deso to go for the end.
Oh, no.
I don't know if they'll know that, but...
Deso later, more like see you later. He's out for 90.
Oh, I can't believe they caught him bottom. They had vision of him, Yuragi. He was still sneaking over toward him while he was TPing back to join his team. OG, have they done it versus Megas? It's seeming like it.
That's a long time without this morph.
Yeah, but they don't know, right? They don't know that he doesn't have that buyback, so they have to still be a bit cautious.
They don't know. That's even if they kind of saw that he picked up the Deso, you know, Yuragi's going to be like, guys, I've got 15k net worth. He's also probably just got infinite money. He's probably got money for buyback, but he doesn't.
But
he doesn't.
And the AM still, yeah, will he end the game with like 40,000 gold and no shard?
He doesn't like the shard. He's making a statement. He wants it to be buffed.
It really looks. I don't know how they take fight. They have to do this type of sneaky backdoor kind of play. It really does feel like there's no touching BZM and this anti-mage at this point for quite some time as well. For about 15 minutes or so, it feels like they don't have the answers for him. Hex now, Omar.
Another Hex thrown into the mix.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
BZM's going to try and go in. And he is in. Yuragi's supposed to have to make the jump over towards Corey. They can drop down the Abyssal Blade, but the Lotus was there in time. Ends up reflecting over towards BZM. Hook shot as well into the Hex. They are continuing to keep Yuragi controlled. Any further lockdown, he's caught by the root. The stun as well. They're pushing him back. Yuragi able to blink away in time. He's got to be careful with that Aegis. Coming close to an end. Only 30 seconds left on the Aegis.
And they'll respect. The TA2000 is back. They'll back away. Just trying to force a little kill here or there. Can't quite find it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
OG though, even versus Megas, they're the ones now. The lanes are constantly being pushed in their favor.
What's the next move?
Just keep making sure that you have these lanes pushed. Make sure that Yuragi is somewhat protected, and you definitely have a road to success.
Ooredoo, they're going to take their chances here.
What do they find? Taiga, he's ready for it.
He's in perfect position to put a stop to this. So put the BKB, turn with the Boundless. So they want to fight with him. TA2000 commits in on towards the Monkey King. Yuragi stepping up. He's going to blink in aggressively. Get on top of TA2000, but there's Tiger gone. So hook shots in from Corey. They'll turn, drop the Nullifier down onto the anti-mage. They caught him with the Hex as well. He's trapped in the cogs. The Rolling Thunder's there, trying to have him out, but just Yuragi gone. Buyback's coming out from both Tiger and Yuragi. Chu taken down by TA2000. BZM, he's got to be careful now. The backup's coming in. There's the buyback. Yuragi jumps in for a second time over towards Omar. They're in on top of the Rubik. Omar in trouble. He's gone. Yuragi, he wants more. Looks towards Wuta. Corey goes with the TP out. Back to the safety of the base. Wuta able to get away with the Eon Disc and the BKB. He'll live.
It's 3 buybacks though.
It's a big commitment from OG.
It's a risky one.
And they don't quite get what they would have hoped for off the immediate buybacks. No big further kills after it. Ooredoo, they're able to back away.
No core kills in particular at all, right? They lose Yuragi, he buys back, and they don't find a single one of the cores who are, all 3 going to have buyback in a moment here, I believe. Yeah, Brood just has it now finished too.
So it's a very scary 7 minutes now for OG. Terrifying.
Terrifying. I mean, wow. How many hexes, right, on Uragi this time? I think he got hexed, what, like 3-4 times or something like that, while also getting chain controlled. Fully focused in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the addition of the Ex Machina, right, that's been used by WEU, giving that second chance of a hex. It's a lot of control.
And the fresh picked up one, of course, too, from Omar that he just got before that fight. Difficult to keep track of all this craziness.
I'll say, yeah, these next 7 minutes, got to. Yeah, they lose one of these cores, it's going to be game over. I mean, well, of course, on OG, it's only Uragi who's actually out of the cores who hasn't got his buyback.
He is obviously the most important, though.
Yeah, they've got to be so sure about any move they try and make right now.
Yeah, Uragi.
He's going in.
Okay, link frag.
Considering it. Corey, that's with a hook shot. Try and get on top of the animes. They've caught him with a hex. BKB's popped by Woods, but he gets caught by the swashbuckle back. Trying to get out of the Wukong's command, Uragi pushes forward, takes out Corey. Corey has got buyback available. Omar, still the Wukong's, channels it up himself. He's trying to get out of it, away from Tiger. That's him gone. TO2000, he's out as well, but buyback's available on the Morphling. Outside of the base, Woods is caught. Beyond this procs, he's getting up to the high ground. The buyback's coming out from both TO2000 and Corey. Uragi, he's going in for more, jumps over towards the clockwork. BZM going in deep here beyond the tier 4 towers. Using the Fallen Sky in an attempt to get away. Swashbuckle to the side, but TO2000 looking to chase. In with the BKB, Uragi. He's looking for the bash onto the Morphling, won't quite find it. Hex out to the Zeus. There's Corey back in with a hook shot, trying to hold the back, but they're pushing forward. They're on top of the Morphling. Another waveform from TO2000 will get him back to the fountain, but Woods has gone. Buyback's available for him. Someone's got to deal with the base though. Creeps are pushing in onto the Radiant Ancient. BZM will want to TP back. Uragi still sticking around. I mean, he's thinking about going in again. In fact, he's teasing around with the tier 4 towers.
He canceled his TP. He wanted to stay there for a second since BZM went back. 3 buybacks now.
They still want to go, Uragi. Take the mid-racks.
Okay. Crazy game, 77 minutes.
And now it's the point where, sure, Uragi hasn't got buyback, but they're able to force out 3 buybacks there from Ooredoo Thunders.
TO2000 just can't stand his ground. I feel like him waveforming in is just too aggressive, especially if he doesn't have refresh.
BZM.
They're in.
He's going deep. He's going to be able to get the roll across over towards Corey. They're going to try and focus the tier 4s. Uragi and Tiger, they're trying to end it. The fortification's out though. Another roll pass here from BZM. That's going to be Corey out again for 2 minutes. He's gone. It's 3 versus 5 here on the defensive. TO2000 in with the BKB. Looks towards BZM. Has to get back towards the fountain here. Uragi's good to go. Looks towards Noob. Caught outside of the base. Is there any chance of saving this Zeus? There's not. He's gone. Buys back immediately. Swashbuckle to the side. Catches Widow with the bashes. Abyssal Blade drop down as well. OG, they're going to ignore the heroes and look to close the game up. Uragi continues to go for the tier 4s.
Morphs in.
So Uragi is going to commit him with the BKB. He's going to continue to push this. The Tiger's been caught by the Hex, but Uragi, he's looking to end it. He's staying onto the Ancient. He's now going to jump over towards Noob. They've found the Zeus. That's the Zeus gone. No buyback. The grab's there with the fear on the wound, so they can look to close one up. They're trying for the base race here, TO2000. But Uragi, he's going to be able to take it too quickly. It's game over. OG will